Hey, what's up, guys? Thank you for tuning in on another episode of LA Talk. Sorry I didn't upload last weekend. I was really busy, but today I really want to go ahead and upload this one real quick. I did make a video last weekend covering up Elimination Chamber, but there was just a lot going on this week for me. And as soon as Friday came, I was like, okay, I'm ready to upload it. But so much had happened already throughout the week that I was like, there's no point. Let me just go ahead and make another video right after Friday Night SmackDown, because what The Rock laid, The Rock said he was gonna lay some gospel. I mean, gold promo from The Rock, live and on Twitter, or should I say X. But WrestleMania is set. I'm excited 100% now. I don't know how. They had to do something, honestly. They had to. The Rock and Roman, sure, it would have been great. The storyline, everything behind it was great. We wanted it last year, sure. Honestly, I would have went for it. But Cody won the Royal Rumble. Cody set a standard. Honestly, a lot of people were hoping for Sami and Roman Reigns because that match had its own story. But Cody coming in, Cody stating his story and going up against Roman and the promos back and forth. It was sold. It was golden. And he lost. Circling up 1 year now. We got the rematch. Roman versus Cody. Cody won this year's Royal Rumble again. And he pointed at the sign and he pointed at Roman. That was late. That was late again. Again. Rock and Roman. How was this issue going to be brought up? Like, there's no other way. It was stupid the way they did it. The way Cody had to, hand it over to The Rock. No, there's just no way. I think it should have, been laid to rest. But honestly, I am happy the way it is going right now. Rock as a heel is gold. I love him as a heel. His promo was better this time around. Last week, it wasn't that great. It was golden. The fact that he's a heel. I didn't think he was gonna be a heel. When he slapped Cody, I just thought, Rock is still gonna try to keep his babyface role, but no, he threw that out the window. He's calling everybody Cody Crybaby. He's dissing everybody. He doesn't care. It's freaking hilarious because regardless, it's great now. I love it. The whole tension between The Rock and Roman, The Rock acknowledging Roman. I was freaking yelling. I was like, oh my gosh. It was completely awesome. Punk and Seth still saddens me. I'm just really saddened that apart from everything that's going on, it just saddens me that Punk is not able to be a part of it. And I'm happy for Drew. I really am, even though sometimes his character does kind of cut my skin a little bit. This Drew heel is 100% gold because it's even cutting at me. I'm over here. I like Santos Escobar and I like all the heels, really. I like The Miz. I don't really hate them anymore, but Drew McIntyre is the only one heel that I kind of do want to hate because of how much he's dissing Punk. It's working. For that, I'm just giving him all the flowers. Amazing job from Drew McIntyre. I know for a fact Drew McIntyre is probably going to beat Seth for the world title. For sure, I think he deserves it. Rock issue was kind of annoying. Just the fact that, it was kind of just bland. Okay, so what's Rock going to do at WrestleMania? What's Rock going to do? He doesn't really have anything else. And I was against this tag team match that The Rock proposed now. I'm super excited. I'm going to be going. It's going to be coming here in Dallas, and I'm going to go for sure. I already bought a ticket. Me and my brother are going. It's final. The Rock heel is good for TV. It really is. Even Fox can't even handle that. I think they should switch back to USA because Fox cannot handle heel Rock for sure. They cannot handle him. They're freaking, cut into black every second. I'm just like, wow, come on, guys. This is heel Rock from the 90s. Or if you guys don't want him, then you guys should just not air it on Fox. Anyways, I'm happy they're going away from Fox at this point because Fox censors a lot of things. Another thing about The Rock. So yeah, I was kind of annoyed about his stance because I'm like, okay, so what is he gonna do now? If the original plan was for him to face Roman and now that's tanked, what's he gonna do now? So, I mean, there was no other way. It's a tag team match. Seth, Cody versus Roman and Rock. At first, I was like, okay, but that's still kind of stupid, you know? There has to be like a stipulation. There has to be something. What could they possibly add? And The Rock, he kept on repeating in his promos, pro wrestling is interesting again. Pro wrestling is once again cool. Yada, yada, yada. And I was like, okay, you're repeating a lot. What is it? After that 21-minute video that I watched at work over and over again, because I couldn't believe it. He said, F your story, Cody. I just yelled. I was like, oh my gosh. This guy is going after all the Cody crazies. All the Cody fans right now are just gobbling up at him. He's ultimate heel mode right there. So after that 21-minute video, that same day on Friday last night, he went ahead, came out, started off SmackDown. I mean, Roman, no one was acknowledging him. Let's just go ahead and get that straight. Like, everyone was booing him. There wasn't enough loud noise that they usually do, or they usually make for Roman whenever he says acknowledge me. Not a peep, just a bunch of boos. And that upset Roman. I mean, he literally looked super upset. Rock came out, laid some more gospel, laid the stipulation, and man, what an interesting take. I mean, it is pretty unpredictable. I saw JD from New York, and I did see his theories on how that could play. Of course, if Cody and Seth win, a Cody versus Roman match with no interference is kind of boring to the standards that they're trying to make WrestleMania out to be. I mean, sure, I wouldn't have minded, but I do agree it is a little boring because, like, comparing it to the standards of what WrestleMania is supposed to be, I'm pretty sure Rock and Roman are gonna win. I'm pretty sure. And when they win, it's all bloodline rules. It's gonna be all mayhem. I mean, I'm sure Sami Zayn, maybe even Kevin Owens might even have something to work and play here because they've been involved in the bloodline story. I mean, anything goes. Even I'm gonna go ahead and put some money down on Punk even interfering in that match. Maybe like I already came up with so many ideas and scenarios of how it could go. Like, I don't know, like Jay and Jimmy are still battling even after Jay beats them, I'm assuming. And Solo can take on, I don't know, Seth Rollins. And then The Rock is over here being the heck out of Cody. And then who's left to come out but Punk? CM Punk punches The Rock. And then Superman punch from Roman to Punk. And then Cody catches Roman and Crossroads. 1, 2, 3. Cody wins. I mean, I don't know. That right there, I mean, too good to be true. But who knows if Punk has anything to do with this. But anyways, I do think it's going to go to something like that. Something like that scenario. I mean, it's going to be mayhem. I do hate, though, that it has to be night one, but it is what it is. It's the excitement. It's about, it's the most exciting thing right now, honestly. So it does make sense. But, it does suck that nobody else is going to be able to get the main event at night one. The women's are not going to be able to get the main event night one like I thought they would. Like, I thought Bayley and Io would main event, but right now it's not that much of a strong story per se. It is getting thrown under the bus because not a lot of people are talking about that story, and that really sucks. But I mean, they just did an angle with Dakota Kai betraying Bayley, so Bayley has 0 friends walking into WrestleMania, which raises the stakes for her losing. But let's see what happens. I'm pretty sure Bayley's gonna come out victorious in this one. Becky and Rhea Ripley, talking about women's, want to talk about them. That match is gonna be great, no doubt. But I do believe Rhea Ripley's probably going to win. If Becky wins, I mean, I don't know. I don't really like that idea. That's why I want Rhea to win. It'll probably cement her legacy even more higher than it already is. I mean, she's already like a future Hall of Famer, no doubt. But this one will propel her to that height for her to get rematches against everybody else, Charlotte or even Bayley at that. Another one that I'm excited for is Gunther and Sami Zayn. I'm pretty sure that match is going to happen. Or I've also heard theories about a multi-man ladder match, which I'm not totally against. Honestly, that's probably going to be a better option because, Gunther doesn't have to take a pin. Someone can just snatch the Intercontinental Championship away from Gunther when it's, up high in the air. And Gunther can go move forward for the world title. That would be great. But Gunther versus Sammy, I'm not against that either. Jay and Jimmy, great match, but they haven't really laid anything this past SmackDown. I hope they lay some more seeds on Raw. LA Knight and AJ Styles looks to be a contending match for that. Logan Paul versus Randy Orton. That looks like a set match because Randy Orton just started, beef with his buddies, I guess, Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. Moving on to the Judgment Day. Multi-man tag match. I've said that in my previous video that I didn't upload, but yeah, Judgment Day versus, DIY, maybe even the AOP. There's a lot of ways for the Judgment Day to go right now, but I'm guessing they probably will not retain. The title change will happen. Maybe Damian Priest will cash in on Drew McIntyre. Who knows? Kevin Owens. Where's Kevin Owens go from here? I really don't know. It sucks that he doesn't really they don't have a real clear plan for him. I think I think I've seen something for Kevin Owens for WrestleMania. I'm not really sure. I don't really see plans for Kevin Owens. I'm looking through it right now, and the top headlines don't really say. They just say from past WrestleManias, but I don't know. It sucks for Kevin Owens. And overall, Elimination Chamber, it was a good but predictable pay-per-view. I already kind of knew the winners coming out of it, which it didn't stop me from watching. But one thing that did stop me from watching it live was the 4 a.m. start time. I'm in Central Time, and I'm not going to wake up at 4 a.m. to watch this pay-per-view. Plus, it's, predictable, but, no. I'm not going to watch it at 4 a.m. I'm sorry. I like to enjoy my wrestling with my family. My mom and my brother, they love watching it, so I go to their place and we watch it all together as a family. So that's what I did. I played it at 7 o'clock later in the day, and I kept away from all the spoilers, even though I already kind of knew, the only thing I saw was, Drew, the camera had to turn to black or something because they were flipping off Dominic Mysterio, but that's about it. But no, Elimination Chamber was really good. I really did enjoy Logan Paul in it. He was actually every time they keep saying my girlfriend hates Logan Paul, a lot of people hate him, but honestly, he is really, really good at what he's doing right now. Showcasing the U.S. title, showcasing himself. He's an ultimate cool wrestling heel right now. Not as good as Rock, though. Rock is freaking phenomenal, even if he's not wrestling. Like him just coming out, saying stupid stuff, insulting the people. That's bold Rock. That's the Rock I fell in love whenever I was watching his older stuff back in 2008. Yeah, I started watching wrestling in 2007. I didn't know who The Rock was until 2008, and then, I went into a deep rabbit hole where I found out all about The Rock, and I fell in love with him. So anyways, WrestleMania set. I'm excited now. Wow. Incredible. These past few weeks were just mind-boggling. I cannot wait for WrestleMania. It's 5 weeks away, and let's get the show on the road. I can't wait to go to SmackDown next Friday in Dallas, Texas. I will be talking about that. So anyways, thank you for listening. I'll catch you next time.